Creating and editing a table in Microsoft Word is very easy when you do it this way. If you have Microsoft Word already downloaded on your laptop, make sure to double click to open it. And if you're using the web version, you can go ahead and sign in from there. So after signing inside Microsoft Word, make sure to open a blank document. So this is our blank document. In order to create a table, we head over to Insert. Then we navigate our mouse to table, then you click on this drop down. So there are a couple of options that you can select from. So these are the columns and these are the rows. So you can select 7 by 2 or 7 by 4, whichever one that you want, depending on the number of columns and rows that you need. So I would go by 6 by 7 or 6 by 6. I think that is fine. So you click on that and you have your table. So currently this is what we have, and then you can start typing your headers inside this table. After typing your headers inside the table, the next thing you are going to do is to select the table design. So the moment you insert the columns and the rows, you have this tab that helps you to design your table, which is the table design and the table layout. So these two tabs help you to work around your table. Let's head over to the table design. Over here, you can select the design for your table, which is the appearance of your table. So you can select any one at all that you want, depending on how you want your table to look. So in this case, in case you want more colors, you can go ahead and click on this drop down, and then you can have more colors to your table. So you can customize your table anyhow you like. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and I would respond to them. And make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on future tutorials. So you can select any design of your choice and then work around it. So after inserting the table, you realize that you need more rows and columns. What you can do is put your cursor at the last row or column, and then you head over to table layout. Then you navigate your mouse to insert. This is insert above and this is insert below, and this is also insert left and insert right. So the one that you want, you're going to select that. So your cursor should be where you want it to be, and then you click on insert above. So insert above will insert one row above, and insert below will insert one row above. Same with the columns as well. So you can select where you want your column to be. Okay, so in case I want my column to be in between the name and the department, I can put my cursor there. Then I would go ahead and select insert right. So I have my column inserted successfully for me. So in a situation whereby you want to increase the size of your table, so what you can do is to put your cursor inside the table. So working with tables can be very tricky. So when you are doing that, make sure that you pay close attention to whatever you are doing. So there's a small rectangle over here. So you put your cursor there, and then you hold. Okay, so you're going to use your mouse to hold. When you hold, it becomes a plus sign, and then you use your mouse to increase the size of the table. So you drag it to the proportion that you want, and then you release your hands, and it's going to increase the size of your table for you. When you want to increase a particular row inside the table, what you can do is that you head over to your table layout and you have height. So the height is for the table row, and then the width is for the table column. So you head over to anywhere in the table that you want to increase the height. Then you put your cursor there. Then you can change this. So you can increase the height here to 3, and then you hit enter. So when you hit enter, you do it like this. This is how the height is going to be for you. So let's do with a column. So we're going to put our cursor at the department side, and we increase the width to 3 as well. So you're going to have something like this. So this is how you increase the height and the width of your table. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and I would respond to them, and I'll see you in the next video.